And under these circumstances, it may be a bit lower than the case would normally be.
Oh, goodness me, that's a nasty one. That's come off the glove, I think, and hit him in the chin. There's attention from the medical staff straight away, maybe on the jaw. It certainly went off the glove, onto the jaw, maybe just underneath.
Too early. Mitchell Starc saw him coming and bowled a magnificent bouncer. It was well directed.
Slip, so there's two there. Down the track and past the man at mid-on. That's going to run away for four. That's a nice response from Quinton de Kock.
Excellent comeback, Quinton de Kock, advancing down the wicket.
They played, or most of them played a lot of IPL and all around the world. Smack that one. He's moosed that for six.
Well, that was in the arc. Quinton de Kock is a magnificent timer of the cricket ball. Didn't try and hit this too hard.
And I think, again, a really good indication of the value of a left and right-handed opening batting combination in this very short format. Beautifully smacked by Quinton de Kock. That's a big shout. That's a good shout. Up goes their finger straight away. So they picked up their first wicket. I don't think there was too much wrong with that. Mitchell Starc has really set the trend here.
In this format again, he's gone for 2, 15 for 1.
Two men outside the circle. And he's played that beautifully. That's split the gap nicely. That's four. That's well played.
Well, that's Faf du Plessis at his best. Good use of the feet. He likes the onside. We know that.
Not the biggest boundaries in the world at this venue. Chips that straight to Brad Hogg. So it's all worked perfectly, I guess, for Bailey, captain. Hogg has taken an easy catch and Maxwell has picked up a wicket in his first over.
Going wrong for Faf du Plessis, who's now on his way for 5 and 20 for 2. Beautifully played. Perfectly timed. Cover drive. JP Jiminy getting perfect weight transfer through that shot and his placement.
And a slap through the covers. There's work to be done, and it is 4. So that's a good boundary off the first ball of the over.
Repair things. That's well struck. This time nobody's going to stop that. 4 runs.
He looks for a boundary off every single ball, Quinton de Kock. 80 on the board.
Going inside out, there's a man there. Comfortable catch. It's Brad Hogg, I think it was out there. Correction, Moses Enriquez. He takes the catch.
It's a tough shot to play. He goes for 13. South Africa in trouble.
Oh dear. Thought he'd hit that straight up in the air. He mishit it. It's gone for 6.
I'm not sure de Villiers gets any of this. God, where he hits it on the bat. Well, don't look for long. It's gone.
That mix of the overs from the Australians. Underneath that, there is a man back, but he's not back far enough. That's a terrific shot into the KFC kids.
Yeah, wonderful shot here by Quinton de Kock. Well, but this time he uses his feet. He uses it well. Gets the pitch. Gets it there for 6. Ship that they formed.
Short, pounced on that. There is a man there, and he's picked him out beautifully. Hodge has taken the catch. AB de Villiers is on his way back to the pavilion. That is a massive wicket for Australia.
He's on his way. He'll be disappointed. He goes for 11. South Africa 68 for 4.
Fourth over and into the attack with off spin. Good thinking by Bailey with left-handers, and South Africa didn't break up that combination. That might have been tight.
Yeah, I think Quinton de Kock thought he was going to get home comfortably, and then if he'd directed, he probably would have been found wanting.
Got him. Another wicket. Not the first to be undone by the slowness of this track tonight.
No, they're in trouble now. 5 down. Miller goes for 2. South Africa 75 for 5. He hasn't pitched enough in the right area.
Oh, that's a beauty. That's an absolute beauty. And de Kock has walked. That is an absolute beauty from Hogg. Turned straight across the batsman. Got a nick on that and on his way. It's the end of a good knock from de Kock.
In the man who's been the bulk of the contribution for South Africa.
46% has been scored in boundaries. That's back over the bowler. That's a good solid shot. That's nicely played. That's what they need. A few more of those so that could kickstart things towards the end.
There he is. He's done it so often at this ground, Albie Morkel.
Right in the slots. Albie Morkel knows the surface inside out. This is what he's good at. He's a good finisher when he gets going. Albie Morkel to get underneath it. It was a slow delivery.
He took a pasting the other night from Quinton de Kock.
That's out the ground as well. Albie Morkel for the second time over his favourite leg side brings up the 100th for South Africa. Oh, this is why he's so useful to have at the back end of an innings.
Wonderful Yorker by Stark, sends Morkel packing.
Perfect comeback by Mitchell Stark.
At the back end of an innings, and it ends the dangerous Albie Morkel's quest at 18. Run once anyway in T20 cricket. He's got enough of this. Oh yes. Hendricks has his first big one in international cricket.
Well, this is what happens when you miss your length at the back end of a T20 innings. That was right in the arc.
Firmly down the ground. And Finch has done brilliantly.
Excellent, Aaron Finch. So South Africa finish a disappointing innings.
Because it's not the easiest surface to produce strokes on it. De Kock was the one South African batsman due for 16. But I must admit, I fancy the Maxwell and Hogg. They're the ones that really, they need 129 runs to win at 6.4 runs to the over. We're going to short break.
I'll play. Short and wide, and that's hammered through the offside for 4.
Finch missed out on one of these, the first delivery of the innings.
Was a maiden by Stark. That's hammered back past the bowler. That's going to go, I think, for 4 again. Yes, it is. Look at the power of that shot from Finch. He's a strong man, and he's underway. Oh, it's just gone back with a point on the offside, and that's going to round off that over. Nice way for Australia to sign it off.
Some of the KFC kids enjoying themselves at the ground, warming up with Wayne Parnell, keeping nice and loose.
Chopped again, square on the offside, gone for 4. For the first time, I remember him at Bay 13, I think, at the MCG. I think I'm correct in saying that. That's short, and that's gone. And boundaries are coming now. Misfield.
You don't often see this kind of fielding from AB de Villiers because he's had the gloves on lately. That's why he hasn't been fielding. There's a backward point. You can see, I think he took a little bit of a bad bounce. I would give AB the credit of that.
South Africa was 16 for 1 at this stage. Crack that away for 4. That's a fine stroke from Finch. 4 was, second ball it was. That's going to always disappear. It's good stuff from White. He's looking to be aggressive as well. Slight little misfield again.
Passes through AB de Villiers' hands. Drops to his knees to try and get hold a very good first over, did he, in that game in Durban. And there's a happy couple enjoying the cricket. Ashe over mid-wicket.
Yeah, he's eyeing that area. Right there. Brilliant. Cracked off the bat for 4.
Full control of the shot.
Tahir's underneath that one. He should take this catch. And he does take it. It's exactly what South Africa needed. That's brought the crowd alive here at Supersport Park.
Before South Africa, Cameron White goes for 14. Australia, 43 for 1.
Last ball this over. Slams that through the offside for 4. That is a magnificent stroke from Finch. Nothing's going to slow him down, that's for sure. 9 from the over. A wicket, though, to Parnell. 47 for 1.
Shot. Over pitched and helped over. Mid-wicket for 4. An innings, so you got to take responsibility. It's in the gap. It's in the gap, and it'll go for 4. He's forced that. Had to jump up off his feet to cut it away.
The support's been tremendous here this evening at Supersport Park.
It's gone a long way up. He hasn't timed that at all. Miller takes the catch. Tahir gets a wicket. Finch goes.
This is what South Africa want him run Tahir to do in the end, but Finch has done the damage. 39 he goes for. It's 67 for 2.
That's where they lost their momentum there. Strongly swept. That's a terrific shot. That's right out of the middle for 4. That's gone very quickly.
Excellent power sweep. Grant's staff done a brilliant job of getting this ground ready.
So the bottom line is Australia have got 8 wickets in hand rather than up against it. Albie Morkel. Crunch that. Crunch that, Miles. That is a terrific shot.
He's very strong, Shane Watson. That delivery was right in the slot.
Straight down the ground this time. That's got a bit of a curve on it as well, and it's gone for another 6.
Well, this is another excellent stroke. Straight back over the bowler's head.
Which Australia clearly will have. That's short and wide, and that's gone back with a square on the offside for 4. Their lengths have been pretty disappointing, it's got to be said.
Not good bowling.
De Kock likes that, and up goes the finger. Hendricks didn't even appeal for that. It was a very belated appeal from Hendricks when he just stuck his hand up basically when he saw Quinton de Kock, Hawkeye suggests. That's why Glenn Maxwell had that wry smile. But the bottom line is, in international cricket, Glenn Maxwell goes for 17, about to start his final over. Now that's up in the air. This should be easily taken. It is. Imran Tahir has picked up another wicket. He enjoys his celebration.
Simplest of catches to Faf du Plessis. A good innings of 35 comes to an end.
He's hit that easily for half a dozen.
What a strike. Good use of the feet by George Bailey.
Amla under it. Oh, can't get it. Tough one. With the fence right there, it's Hodge who gets 6.
Over Hashim Amla's head at deep mid-off, and that's where it got stuck. Anxious look there on Brad Hodge's face. Hashim Amla just can't gather it. But Australia will be delighted with the way that things went for them on this tour.
Well, bowl, JP Duminy. 2 is on. Will they get back? Yes, they will. They will. And they take the honours with that. A couple of runs to finish things off for the Australians. They win by 6 wickets. And they win this KFC T20 International Series 8. Got it sorted out and finished. Australia by 6 wickets and winning the series 2-0.